with another video. It's been a minute since I've done a video like this. You guys know when this is the sole reason for me really to start a YouTube channel, because I wanted to, you know, just be me, be able to be creative. Like, you know, I love doing all those kind of videos, love them. But I also want to just, you know, inspire someone maybe who is like me, is a single mom, who is, you know, doesn't have like you know, the best family, you know, background, but you know, still able to, you know, be inspirational, still, you know, get through it all. With that being said, the issue that I want to talk about today is time for me, the old me, to die. Like, it's time for me to stop letting things in my past still affect my future, or still affect like things that goes on in my life or whatever. You know, like for me, you know, things that happen to me, it still affects me. Like, it affects like my relationship and how I, you know, deal with people and how I deal with things or whatever the case may be. And I really prayed about this. And you know, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and yeah, I had, you know, I really did enjoy spending time with the family that, you know, I do communicate with, or whatever the case may be. But I need to get better with like just letting things go from my past, or whatever the case may be. And the second thing that I must let go is like, I tend to blame myself for everything. I blame myself for the things that have happened to me in my past. I blame myself for the way things are going in my life right now. You know, and that's not going to help anything for me. Like, me blaming myself is not going to like help me get to the place where I want to be, or whatever the case may be. So she has to go. Self-doubt, you know, being scared of change, and you know, that she has to go, guys. She has to go. Sorry, time's up for her. She has to go. Also, guys, you know, the other thing that has to be cut off in my life, I should say, just not thinking that for a long time, like, people are like, oh yeah, you're so confident or whatever. Like, for the longest, like, and I still struggle with it to this day. Like, sometimes I just don't think like I'm good enough. Like, I'm like, like, I'm just not good enough or whatever. And you know, she has to go too, you know, not knowing yourself, you know, worth, or whatever the case may be. She has to go, you know. And a lot of people who cannot acknowledge that, like me. And another thing she has to go is denial. Like me, I will live in a world, I have literally been living in a world of just like being, you know, in denial about things, or whatever the case may be. And I think that's a coping mechanism. Like, for me, I'm like, you know what, it's not that bad, you know, it's not that bad, or whatever the case may be. And when you don't face your issues, or whatever the case may be, then you become blind to it. You like, you know what, this is it. And sometimes I get that way, and I try not to go in those places, or whatever the case may be. So therefore now I have to, you know, talk about them, deal with them, you know what I'm saying? So that's you know, that's something that I have to let go. And also just procrastination. Procrastination, I am super, let me tell you, I think my mama should have named me procrastination, because your girl, I will procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate, and that's not a good thing to do. And I have to, you know, I have to let that go. I have to let her go. We have to break ties. And you know, I feel like if I'm not in an uncomfortable space in my life, then that means that I'm comfortable, and I don't like being in the space that I'm in right now, or whatever. So I know it's time for changes to be made, or whatever the case may be. And let me tell you, someone once told me, if people around you that you surround yourself are not telling you, guess what, you can do better. You should be doing better. What are you doing with yourself? If they're not telling you the truth, if they're not you know, motivating you or telling you the truth, because sometimes the truth hurts. It really does hurt, and it may take you a minute to grasp it. Like me, it took me a minute to grasp, like, what you doing with yourself? Like, what are we doing here? You know? And like I said, this is it. We have to cut ties. Me and all my bad habits, me and all my self-doubt, and we have to cut ties, okay? Me feeling sorry for myself, she has to go. She has to go. You know, just what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because it's time for her to make some changes, boo. Trying to tell you, no one is never going to take you serious if you don't take yourself serious, or whatever the case may be, you know? So yeah, that's just something I want to, you know, get off my chest or whatever. Like I said, look, I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. You know, I go through things, been through things, whatever the case may be. But what is it? What don't kill you makes you, say what? Stronger. Anyway, if you like this video, guys, please give a thumbs up, guys. Not forget to subscribe. Not forget to do all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video.